weekend, and we've got a great one in store. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the San Francisco 49ers. It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bisons.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
I would think as a play call, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
To the air, Penix. Over the middle, he finds Henderson complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And looking to throw, Penix. And he spots Henderson open left side. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Block up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To the air with McCarthy. On the RPO, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jeffrey Simmons coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. And McLaurin, the motion man right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 57 yards. And the Cowboys will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
35-yard line.
Now Penix. Goes right back to McBride. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Trey McBride. 34 yards. And the Niners are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, this wind is definitely going to be a factor as this game goes along. He's throwing straight into it here in the first quarter, and the ball fluttered on him a little bit. They'll definitely have to file that one away and make a mental note of it.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk, go.
They'll throw with Penix. This is caught by Williams. Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up second down.
26-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw Penix. This is taken in by McBride. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Trey McBride with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
That throw taken in by Jameson Williams. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll run with Marshall. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Here we go, here we go. Back to 60.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Looking to throw McCarthy. Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Touchdown, Cowboys! Trey Tucker, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready? Nice.
Here's Penix. He's got this downfield to McBride. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Come on. Set. Liking 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now Penix going to hold on to it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Ready? 70 Buffalo 18. Go.
Back to throw here. Throw left side, hauled in by McBride. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's another 49er first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Buffalo 80.
Henderson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Second and goal from the 6 this time. They'll look to throw. Touchdown 49ers. Trey McBride on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers have moved down in front. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Cowboys take over first down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Cowboys first down.
This is Marshall. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
They stay on the ground. This is Marshall again. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now McCarthy. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They set up the screen for Henderson. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's McBride. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now Pennick's going to hold on to it. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Trey McBride on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. And York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's McCarthy. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And the Niners are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason.
He's got him in. Complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Launching one for Henderson. Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 15. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Slings this deep from McLaurin. This is caught at the 20. And he gets it down deep in Francisco territory. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Cade York to kick off.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
This is 3rd down.
McCarthy is set to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Throwing is McCarthy. That one is slant to McLaurin. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
To the air with McCarthy. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Drew Sanders. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Penix. Now he'll tuck this and run. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you know, you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose a down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, 49ers. Trey McBride, 41 yards. And the Niners continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. York now for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Going up top. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big play here for Dallas. 65 yards. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Oh, he didn't spike it, he faked it.
But it's not going to work. They'll go down, and they got him.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
2 straight sacks have them backed up now for a 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. McCarthy looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Viking 8.
And looking to throw, Penix.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 20. 50 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
They'll go again with Henderson.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle by Nakobe Dean. 2nd and 9.
18, set. Panthers 60, Panthers.
They'll throw with Penix.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McBride. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Trey McBride
From 19 yards away.
And the 49ers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
And York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
A good-looking return set up here.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays,
Kenneth Grant
able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
that's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Got his man. It's Williams. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
He'll try to do it himself.
He gets it left side to Johnson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw again. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Terry McLaurin saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people down.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
And in a situation like this, you're in the 2nd half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a 1st down.
throw left side complete. That's McBride. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. That one looks like he'll throw here.
They'll find Henderson out of the backfield here.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing again, Penix. Now he's going to step up and run. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw McCarthy. And that's caught by Williams.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now they'll audible to something else.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers,